you want to turn carded bats into roving? Is it even possible? Let's find out. Hey, it's Pam Duthie and I'm here to help you craft your career with creative marketing and artistic tips and tricks. And it's a Wednesday, so this must mean it's another needle felting supplies and review tutorial. And today this is mainly a technique tutorial. So if you haven't already looked, last week I turned roving or tops into bats, and this week I want to see if it's possible to go the other way. And there's a couple of different reasons for this. Firstly, if I've taken some tops and they're not quite the colours I want them to be, and I want to blend some variations in colour but still have a long haired sculpture, can I card with my dog brushes, which check out the video, can I card with my dog brushes and blend the colours together yet still have roving or tops to make lovely long hair in these varying colours? Spoiler, yes you can. So this really is possible. If you're gently carding just to blend the colours, as I talked about in my video in the past, and not all ruffling up the fibres, just brushing them ever so gently, then basically when the fibres are on the brush, instead of rolling them off or anything, you just very carefully lift them off the dog brush, then all the fibres are still pretty much in alignment. And you can get an approximation to a strip of roving by folding a few times perpendicular to the direction the fibres are all in, and then gently drafting out. And this, the fibres are already in decent alignment, and this just gives you a longer, narrower strip, which is a bit easier to work with. Now it's going to be a little bit more messed up than your normal tops, and there's going to be a bit of wastage if you're cutting this for long hair. There'll be some bits you can't use, but to get these nice variegated shades, if you're looking for, like, you know, a natural dog coat, it isn't all one colour, so we get to put different shades all through it. You get the drift. Flecks of a lighter colour or flecks of a darker colour, and you can get something that fairly well resembles roving and is going to be fairly decent for making long hair. Now the second challenge is taking carded bats and trying to turn them into a roving. And I'd seen methods online talking about using a dizz, D-I-Z or D-I-double-Z, to draft out your fibres, well, to help you draft out your fibres and to make a roving. So now I looked online to purchase one of these, but they all come from America. They don't actually seem to be any on eBay or Amazon just now, and I wasn't going to pay a massive shipping fee just to trial something. So I went and had a nosy in my toolbox, and I found a washer. It doesn't have to have all this extra metal on it, just a small washer would do, but this was awesome. So nip down to the hardware store and get yourself a decent sized washer if you're wanting to try this. And I had a go at trying to use the washer as it is. As you can see, what you want to do is poke a small amount of your fibre through the hole in your fake dizz. Some people use a crochet hook to lift some fibre. I just poked some through and grabbed it. And you're wanting to gently pull some through and then draft out and pull the washer down the wool a wee bit. And this kind of gets it into a similar sized hunk, but I'm not going to lie, if you look close up, in reality the fibres are still, although they're a little more in the same direction than they were, they're still all over the place because the fibres themselves are not straight lines. They're all kinky, jaggedy, all over the place fibres. So I don't know how commercially they make this wonderful roving where all the fibres are pretty much straight and in alignment. But I can tell you it's not with a dizz. You can get something usable. This will make a messy carded bat easier to use as a core wool to wrap round small figures' legs and everything, so it's fantastic for that. It's not making you tops for making long-haired sculptures. And equally, another method, if you're just using a small amount, is just to draft it out by hand, just roughly like how I did with these that I took off my own carder. If you pull a little bit, you can get something If you pull a little bit, you can slightly make the fibres more in alignment. But again, this really works best for commercial tops that perhaps you've dyed a little bit and it's not as neat as it was. It's not so great. With the carded bats, you're not going to be able to make lovely smooth straight hair because it's not lovely smooth straight hair. So I hope that helped you a little bit. Don't forget, click on my wee face to subscribe, click on the video of the dog brush carders and come back every Wednesday for more videos like this.